Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Nuno from Meeples and Mysteries, and today we're just continuing our unboxing of everything Scythe related. This is the Wind Gambit, the second expansion. This one definitely feels a lot cooler than the first one just because of these amazing ships. Oh, let's get started with the shrink at least. I still haven't tried the first one. I guess I will some point this month. I'm probably not going to play Scythe as much this month as I did last month, but I'm sure I'll play it at least once, and probably do my best to have probably both the first and second expansions into my play. I'm not so sure I'll do a playthrough. It's just been hard doing a big playthrough with a GoPro on my head. The last one didn't go that wrong, but still, I'll just prefer to be able to get a real camera soon and just do it that way. Anyway, the ships don't look that cool here. I guess this behind part just looks a bit plain and too polished. But yeah, overall, this box looks awesome. This image is incredible. I wouldn't mind having how do you say, this art displayed on the wall or something. This is pretty cool too. Yeah, almost reminds me of some anime covers. Not really Attack on Titan specifically, but stuff like that. Here also so cool. The picture. And here's just something less expansion related, still really cool. Or maybe not, since this expansion also has the resolution expansion, but I'm not sure what it is. This one just looks awesome. These just always looks awesome, the night ones. Anyway, let's open the box. Jesus, incredible. Incredible. This just looks so awesome. I did not forget the knife today. Already though, they always have duct tape here. These just look so cool. Are they unique? No, they're not unique. They are all the same, just changing colors. But yeah, these are really cool. I've been toying with the idea of starting to paint or wash some minis. Not any board game minis. I'm just going to print some random miniature and learn on it first. I've been toying. I mean, I want to do it. I just haven't found the time to start yet. But yeah, this would probably just look awesome with a bit of a wash. I'm so afraid of just ruining a board game that I'll probably just train with something else. These look really cool. These look really cool. And let's see how they stand. Maybe I should have brought the map. I could have brought the map. Yeah, sorry, I'm not saying my attitude is great for a YouTuber, being that I am really new and have no experience. But sorry if today and the past two videos my attitude was worse than normal. I've just been having an infection, been feeling like crap. I haven't even been able to play board games these past 3 days. I'm just happy I was able to at least get these videos done early in the morning before I started feeling worse. These just look really cool, and yeah, I'm just going to get the map. Why not? Why not? I mean, it's sitting right here, and it will be sitting right here until I open this bad boy up here. That will be the last part. Once I open that one, get everything nicely stored. I mean, I didn't really go get the map. I just went and got a third of the map. It's like I actually remember one time when I was picking my board game table, and one of the places where I tried to get a quote, and I sent them the measurements of the table. They answered me like, "How can you pick these dimensions? Like, there's tons of games that won't fit that table." And then they just gave me a list of some really famous games. Some really famous, really heavy, super table sprawling games, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't see myself ever playing any of these games. Like, I know the size of the table I want, and that actually fits in my house. And it's not like I could get anything bigger, because it's already impossible to go around the table if people are sitting here. But yeah, I wish I had a bit more space and could have gotten a bigger table. It just looks so cool. These just look so cool. I've been... photography and video and everything else is really not my thing. I've always taken an interest in it. I'm the type of person that's not just watching a movie and taking it for what it is. I always like to research a bit and learn a bit, but that's just random curiosity and interests. I never really knew what things really meant. But as I started this YouTube channel and the Instagram and my Instagram, I've been slowly trying to get some cooler and cooler videos, especially taking inspiration from some YouTubers, which are really few. You know, I think there's really a lack of cinematic board game videos and stuff like that. And I've just been trying my hand at a few. I kind of overdid Scythe a little bit recently. I did probably 2 videos. I tried to do one after getting my... I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, guys, sorry. But what was I talking about? After getting my moving tripod, I tried to get some cooler videos with stuff moving around. You know, with the panning and everything, and I used Scythe for it. It was the game I was playing at the time, and it's a cool game to capture cinematically. Then I also received the smoke machine, so I had to try that, so I tried it with Scythe again. And now I'm actually waiting on a couple more things that I hope will elevate my game a little bit. I'm basically buying all the small stuff to learn and use, and just not buying what I really need, which is a good camera, because that's too much for the... I would just not be able to eat if I did that. I don't have a job currently. Since my disease started, and I started to be unable to really stand up for a long time or walk for a long time. And when I mean a long time, I mean just like getting out of the house and going to buy stuff or going to work or anything like that. Also, they gave us extras. Really cool. Stonemaier it's really cool in the small details. In case this break, they gave us 2 extras. That's really cool. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't really have a job, or I'm not sure I'll be able to find a job right now. I mean, if push comes to shove, I'll just have to try and do my best to find something that is just internet-based, just remote work. But I'm not confident I'll probably get anything really, really good. And yeah, I mean, just 2 weeks ago I had an infection that took me out for 3 days. Now, yesterday and before that, I had another one where after recording the video, things just got so bad that I just had to sit down and get back. So yeah, even if I am able to get something like that, I'm kind of sure I'll just be fired. in the first month as soon as I miss work for once or twice. Even if I have a justification, they're not going to be wanting a new worker that just has a disease that is constantly making them out. So right now, until I figure things out, either until I start making some money with YouTube and a small business that I'm trying with my wife and 3D printing, unless that happens or something else happens, I'm also looking into maybe some state jobs where they accommodate for people with health issues like mine. Till that happens, I don't think I can really, spend my last money on getting a camera that's it's going to cost me close to 1,500, I think. Yeah, 1,500. I can just do that and risk just going out, especially having a kid. So what is this? More achievements. Yeah, I thought the achievements in the original game were cool, but since I have not really understood the game a lot, I haven't really taken a second look at it. Once I'm more used to the game, I'll probably do that. Land Rush, Factory Explosion, Spells of War, King of the Hill, Deja Vu, Mission Possible, Doomsday Clock, Backup. Yeah, this kind of makes it seem there's a ton of cool things in the rules that I'll just have to check once I go into playing this. Bit of backstory about the airships. Really cool. Really cool. I like the extra work, the extra care, and these little things. So now I guess we're going into the other part of the expansion. And the other part of the expansion. Let's first check these little cards. I have no idea what this is. Mission Possible, Doomsday, Backup. So these are the challenges. Is this a reminder, or does this actually have some gameplay? Probably it has some gameplay. Resolution tiles. Resolution expansion. So yeah, this is actually gameplay. It's not just some achievements. That's cool. What else? So apart from the resolution tiles, so these are also resolution tiles. No, these are just helping cards, right? Or 8 resolution tiles. What do they actually need? And what is this back? Am I missing cards? No, I'm not missing cards, so I'm not sure what they mean with this back here. Bombard, Bounty, Siege, Distract, Espionage, Blitzkrieg, War Correspondent. I'm not sure what this means. I'll have to read the rules to understand it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the haste card? What? Okay, there are only 7 cards, and it says 8. No, tiles, resolution tiles. Okay, tiles are not cards. So what are these cards? I have no idea. Let's just keep going. So these are the tiles, and 8 of them are resolution, and 16 are airship. So, so all of these are airships, right? I suppose so. Yeah. And they also have these bags, and these cards are somehow related. Maybe they explain. Maybe they just explain in detail these rules so that everyone that gets it just gets the card for explanation. Maybe something like that. I don't know. And then these are the resolution. No, these are the resolution tiles. Okay. So now it makes sense. Which means I have no idea what those cards are. They are not mentioned in the components, which is weird, right? I'm not Not really. Okay, suppose of working, mill factor explosion. This looks cool. When I looked up the reviews, people were not so excited about all these modules. I mean, the ships are cool, mostly because they're ships, and Jesus Christ, they look awesome. Yeah, people were not mostly exciting about most modules. The first expansion, sure, it's two other factions, so it's just more variety. But this one, the models, not really. People were mostly excited about the further expansion and the modules there. Not even considering the fact that there's the whole campaign thing that I hope I'm going to love to go solo through it. Okay, and these are the airship tiles. And they kind of have colors now. They are all good. And I just actually this I didn't really explore much of how this is played beforehand. Also, just wanted to get at least a small video going today, so I don't lose the momentum. I don't mean that I'll always have a video each day, but at least if I can, I'll just at least try it. And I'm not sure. It's early morning, and I've been feeling okay in the early mornings, but still, I've started antibiotics yesterday, so I hope I'll keep feeling well throughout the rest of the day. Although it will be tiring, I have to go to the hospital after lunch to just get some pee samples and know exactly what infection I have. Just because I've been having too many infections, taking too many antibiotics, and that's just not good either. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm like half of this, like a third of this is an unboxing. The other third is me randomly talking about Scythe and photography and board game cinematography, and then the other third is me talking about my health problems. So sorry, this is a weird video. So what are these cards? They are still airship cards. Okay, still airship cards. They just are different colors. Why? No, they're either green or they're red for some reason. So yeah, I think that's it. We've gone through all of it. I guess these cards are probably just helpers for the tiles. It's weird that they forgot to put them in the components. I mean, if your game came missing them, you would not even know it. Maybe it's something that they added after things that needed clarification, and they just added, and they didn't care to reprint and redo the rules. Maybe something like that. I guess I'll know that with the unified rulebook. And I'm not sure if I'll learn this game just expansion by expansion, or if I just get the unified rulebook and start there. I have no idea. The more you get, the more work you have, and the worse everything seems. So I don't know. But yeah, these looks awesome. These really look awesome, and I can't wait to try them. I'm also hoping that I can actually try at least a 2-player game with actual players this month. Maybe teach this game my wife. I'm still hoping that this is a game that, even though it's a bit heavy to teach my family, that maybe this will be the exception, that I can actually teach my family an heavy game. I'm also afraid this will just, for now, the sticking thing is really nice. You can just take it and everything is tight and steady. I hope with the use it doesn't stop being like that. But this looks so cool that it would actually be cool to probably just have them around somewhere. Although I don't really have the space for displaying miniatures. I don't really have a lot of space in the house. And if I wanted to display miniatures correctly, I would just have to get some kind of furniture for it, because leaving miniatures just in the open, it's just like, it's not that cool. Things it's just a real problem to clean. Things get full of dust, and it's not realistic to just clean a ton of miniatures every month. So, as always, tons of extra bags. I'm actually happy this is normal sized bags. They didn't go all in like in the other expansions, just give me big ass bags that I'm like, what's this? I'm not going to store drugs in this game, just going to store the components. So I guess the cards. I should have put this in here because it's small stuff. Right. Right. Yeah. Not this word. Okay. Maybe this is for cards, and now I guess the tiles. I guess this will go on the bottom since this is just flat. So let's just. I mean, I just had 1 hour unboxings with the big box of Escape, and then just the maximum Chrome box for what's his name, for Thunder Road Vendetta. By the way, guys, I already played Thunder Vendetta once, and I freaking love that game. That game was so fucking cool. I don't think I ever played a game like that. It's just so incredible cool. I understand that it's not a game for everybody, but Jesus, that game is just so cool. That's like a children's wet dream just coming to life. It's just like, even reading the rules, you're like, this is just so cool. It's just so cool. Yeah, I can't wait to play that game more. If I'm okay in the afternoon, I'll just play it again. I don't remember being so willing to play a big box like that. Although it's not that much work, just open the box and play the base game. Even though it's a big box, it's not that time consuming to open it. It's not like Nemesis, which in a way seems so simple, but then the truth is the simpleness just takes like so much time to take it out of the box and put it on the table. Okay, so not that much space anyway. I still have these ones. Not sure this should all be put together, because how the hell is this fitting in the box? Jesus Christ, because they were all like this. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not going to be able to fit this. Jeez. I'm not going to be able to do it like this. Maybe like this will be the way. Maybe sideways will be the way. Yeah, it has to be. And let's hope these ones are not bigger than the rest. Okay, and which one is the smaller one? It's still not the piece. Jesus Christ. Come on, Stonemaier, fill the mark here. Just a little bit bigger box. I mean, it's temporary for me, but for anyone else, like. So I'm just okay. There's some space here, so I think that should go. Exactly. And let's big ear. Maybe the cards too. The cards. Maybe the cards too. Yeah. Okay, maybe something like this should work. I think does work. Well, I'm nitpicking with the box, but Stonemaier's been kind of high experience, higher than average. So brands like these, I'm always going to try and nitpick a bit more. I think this should be really be the standard. I have good boxes, I have good inserts, have things fitting correctly. Anyways, guys, I've already lost a ton of time just opening such a small box. So thank you for watching. As always, comment, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Play more games and stay awesome.